I mean, I come from Hackney, and I don't live there now, my mum's still there, but where your starting block in life, you know, wasn't the best. And at the time, you don't see it that way. You don't give up, but you kind of do. You know, I don't know what it's, I'm not a kid today, but then it was like, well, we're never going to be this or that. You know, you have this kind of like us against them mentality that at the time you really believe it. Whether you're going to hustle your way out there or you're going to be a brickie or a plasterer, those were the sort of friends that had good jobs. A geezer's a postman, oh, that's a great job. And I'm not trying to put down anybody like that. But no one in there, as I said, no one aspired to be anything beyond that. And that's because we were never given that inspiration. And sometimes I think, is that other people's fault, is that your own fault? To be fair to the schools, and I left school at an early age, and I wasn't the best, you know, I was not stupid, but I wasn't a good student, you know, like, and I don't know if I can blame the education system for not being strict enough and keeping me in school, or whether it's just my own ignorance. The one thing I think that I'm definitely making up for now is I wish I'd been a better son to my mother, like in my early teens, and because I think I put her through hell. I mean, my mum and me are so close now, and you know, she always says that, and she tells it to people before she told me, that, you know, that I've made her later life so much easier and bearable, and that if it wasn't for me, she doesn't know how she would cope in life. My grandfather was nothing like me in the sense that he was a very gentle, non-judgmental, humble man, and he was definitely my inspiration because I come from a very loud, mad world, and he was the complete opposite, and very gentle and kind and educational, very good at teaching you things without forcing it on you. You know, he's not like, come here, I'm going to show you. He would just, you would want to be taught by him. So-called youth TV doesn't do a good enough job to educate people, whether they want to hear it or not. You know, they're always getting people like musicians to tell you the cool way of everything, but life is not cool. You know, life is a hard working, you know, like how many people are going to become a DJ like me? One or two. How many people are going to be a top footballer? One or two. So should we be highlighting people like me and footballers and sports people to be that sort of, yeah, you can be like me? It's like, yeah, but where's the rest? Where's the guy that just worked hard in a normal job and is now successful, which is where most people are going to make their life?